just want to touch on a few things, especially how we do our analysis in terms of when we trade. And then we also post the signals or the analysis on the group. A lot of people, they really have no idea. They're actually not sure how to analyze, or they are not sure about the analysis that they've made. So when especially like lately, I've asked a lot of people who say, in the funny is like they should, whenever they take a trade, they should send the screenshots to the group, and that lokho kuzosiza so be able to know who is trading what and at what time. Just just go through ama-slides khona nizobona into engifisa ukukhuluma. I-topic yami namhlanje kahle kahle indaba yama-setups, yabo. As a trader, what you are looking for basically is ama-setups. I-setup into like it's a into i-marketing nikezwe yona, whether it's a chart pattern, whether it's a candlesticks, whether imakethe i-reach a certain level kwimakethe, whereby wena uzokwazi ukuthi basically uyi-trade, whether you're going to buy or you're going to sell. If a setup ayikho, then you do not trade. If there's a setup, then you trade. So a setup is one of the instruction of or price action that can be clearly seen on the MT4. Setup can also be a signal for a market direction. It gives us confidence what is in the market for our entry, because trading is very risky, and it must be considered as a high risk business and also a high risk, high reward kind of a business. So we reduce risk by entering where on Woma setups. There are many setups that you can trade. There's also Quasimodo, fake outs. I mean, bullish, bearish, engulfing. Maning, yabo, kono, the people who trade M's and W, supports become resistance, resistance becomes support, swap zone, demand becoming supply, about whipsaw pattern, head and shoulder pattern. There are so many things that you can trade as a trader. So this is another setup, Lena Quasimodo, where you see market if you move up, it creates a high, and then Messiashona pants, it creates a low, it break a high, lapana, it creates a new high, then Messia drop, I share a hidden order lapana. But normally we'll see is when there is this support and it come back to retest, I see resistance. But yeah, back later stage. Then bese wena ungena ngalaphayana yabo. So kubalulekile ukuthi you understand also i-Quasimodo is a setup efanele uyibambe ngesizathu sokuthi yona kahle kahle as a manipulation by ama-bank, or because they know if they do this, they have ama-bank traders coming through here, and then when they drop the price, obviously these guys that we're buying here, they'll also be stopped out, and then again the price move back to that side, and then when ungena ngala on the left, it's important ukuthi uyazi ukuthi ungena kephi, and also wazi ukuthi i-vice versa nakhona uyangena. And then this one here is a swap zone. Swap zone is simple. It's zone kade kuyi supply or demand isiphenduka ini manje i-supply. Kufana nokuthi uhambile waya esitolo wafika wathenga imbewu, mhlawumbe imbewu yamazambane, and then wafika wena amazambane endlini wawatshala, yabo. So now masuwatshalile semaningi, then you are becoming more like a supplier of those potatoes. You're no longer someone who buys to consume. You are now also selling. So now that's a swap zone. You are basically selling what you bought earlier. So that is what is the swap zone is all about. So a swap zone kumnandi ukuthi uyi-trade, but the best one is obviously the first time test. You might figure for the first time to the zone. And then obviously if flip zone is whereby supports become resistance or resistance becoming support. You've got here a support. The support is like your floor of a price, resistance like your ceiling of a price. So the price might reach the floor, then you break a little floor. Obviously, as a trader, ama support is where you're looking to buy at support, you're looking to sell at resistance. So a price might break a little support. Now this support becomes what? A resistance. So now this is a flip zone. You see flip support, you have any resistance. And then obviously maning, and then this one here is a flag limit. So it's when the price drop, basically it can and then besiqhubeka nokudropha. So this candle, you notice ukuthi kunama-order angenile laphana. It's also a clue more to that price and retest that price. It's a limit order, what you call a flag limit. Excuse me. And then you have e-compression. The compression is whereby you have a price moving up like this, like in a straight line, you move a cool straight upward, and then suddenly you have got this compression. So a compression is more like a retracement, it's more like your pullback. Ukuthi ndiyafuna ibamba compression ukuthi siyenzeka leading up mostly to some news event or leading up to some release like NFP, like interest rate decision. Also, like if there's going to be results, maybe there's going to be release at so you see compression, then suddenly market a breaker on the other side. So ahlukene but there's also a diamond, obviously rejection at the level of E, where you see a base candle laphayana. So you should obviously you will see izinto ezibalulekile before you confirm entry yakho on any setups yabo. So what you're more likely to see, obviously momentum is going to be getting slower before your entry zone. You're going to see a lot of rejections whereby price inikeza ama hammer or ama-doji, all those candlesticks. And also you see ama-candlesticks azofomeka lapho ama-reversal candlesticks yabo, if you've been there. And then obviously, yeah, those are my setups yabo. Let's just go through i-charts yabo, khona nizoyibamba lento lokuthi kahle kahle sikhuluma ngani la masithi we talking about ama-setups. So and nizonothisa ukuthi each trade iba ne-setup yayo, angithi yabo, yabo njengala. This was EGJ, okay? This is GDP JPY, okay? So mothi yabheka-ke la, number one, GDP JPY has been dropping yabo. So has been dropping. So njengoba yehla kanje, wena what you're looking to do, obviously this is the 4-hour chart. Zoom in. Okay, what you notice here, number one, into ozoyinaka la. Okay, let's just zoom in, zoom out. Okay, the first thing, yeah, into ozoyinaka la, fika price creator leya double maro laphana, which means isazobela back kuyona. Okay, bese after lokho drop. Then mafika la, this level here was some sort of price ibile bounce la. Okay, just move this here. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, okay, as you can see there. So a price have been moving here, right? And then suddenly a breaker to the upside, and then let's say I drop a fear zone reactor. The reactor when you look left, you can see which the price was reacting to that zone that is on the side, which is your demand zone. Okay, so but thina sifuna ini i-setup eyenze sathi sell sakhomba leya signal ka-sell the other day. Okay, so ufuna ukukhombisa ukuze nawe ukwazi ukuzenzela even awakho ama-signal yabo, mo-analyze kahle, even ube ne-confidence even with your analysis yabo. Because check this out. Okay, so this year when the price it drop this year, right? So there was this year it's a drop, right? Drop, and then lana kwaba yini ibase le, angithi yabo, this area. Mina ngifuna i-horizontal line. Okay, so what you look for it should not take you like more than 5 minutes to analyze it. But so njengobona la this year siyazi ukuthi imakethe izobuya back to this zone here because lana kunani kune base, or you can say if you can go to the higher time frame, you'll see ukuthi it's a flag limits or it's a base candle elilana yabo angithi yabo. Okay, so this candle, the market was dropping, then suddenly there's this candle here. What is this candle for? Obviously, it's a clue that the market will come back and retest that point. When the market retests at that point, obviously you use that as your entry point for sell. So as you can see, Lana, I don't know why this laptop acting like this now. As you can see, so that right there was a perfect song. You figure yakhuphuka, obviously it went up. From there it dropped from there, right? And then my drop obviously he will back up on that level right there. Always look left when you do your analysis. The price came back here, and then obviously this drop, let's just check how many pips is that drop, because yes, straight down. There was this straight drop. Okay. So from there to there, right? Was this straight drop. Okay. This drop right here. This drop. Okay, oh, just use another color. Properties. Which color? Okay, just try. We're gonna try out that way. Okay, yes. So there was this drop, right? And then in the middle of the movement or the downtrend, there was this base candle. That's a clue that the market will come back there. And these are the clues that we use. These are the clues of our price action. And this is also another clue this year. And then there was this drop. And you can see lapezanti ifome in lapana double marrow above at the low, and more bigger this year faneke on the left uqondane nani and some demand zone. Okay, yeah, perfect. So iqondane with this zone here, where you see a pin bar. Okay. I don't know why I suddenly this taking so long to load. Okay, you can see that right there. Okay, so that's right there. It's a pin bar where banks are basically entering for a buy, and then obviously this here is a double Marubozu, but that's not the focus. The focus here is that this flag limit simplifies the market is a way back, and then we saw if you can calculate how many pips from that to there, you can see it's over 200 and yes, close to 240 pips. That drop. Okay, so now you've done the drop, so that's the setup. This is one of the setup of the bond level. So there was a drop, and then there was this base here, and then the market dropped, and then before me there's double Marupos at Konananani, their zone, which was the demand zone. So this Marupos obviously double Maro signify, which is now we are basically buying. And then what you also see, Lana, is Another thing that is forming with this GJ here, okay, this GJ is forming another pattern again, okay, another pattern again. So this pattern, as you can see, the price is doing this now. That's what the price is doing now. So first thing, you should note a trend which is going down, but now it's starting moving up. It's starting move up. Your point is look left. When you look left, you see this here, this base here. A Peterson and a trend. The trend is going down, but this candle is white, meaning it's part of this. Is a clue that here the market is more like it's gonna reverse, and then it did that the reverser come back here to this zone whereby we break again. Lama level now, about 1, 2, 3 drop, and then come back, move up, then Masimbuya is all break along. Okay, so that's one of the setup. With GJ. What other one? The other one obviously was NZD/USD. So to analyze with the strategy or price action, doesn't really have to take you like more than 5 minutes. Supposed to take you like 5 minutes. And if you don't see a clear setup, then you don't trade that pair. You only trade when you see a clear setup. That's what you look for, okay? So I'm trying to load this. Why is it taking so long? Okay. As you can see, this was NZD/USD. Okay. It's one of the pair that has been dropping heavy lately. Okay. As you can see here, this has dropped massively from that zone now. Okay. You can see that the price, as you can see, I want you to notice in the valley, that zone. So a price higher level. Okay. Okay, so this zone here. So as you can see, this here was the demand zone. The price reacted to that zone, then a retracement to this zone here. Okay, because there was this break. There was this break, a price break here at this level. Okay, so we know it's okay. Jeba ibuya kanjena with the compression is gonna drop heavy, and it did drop heavy, and you can see from there. Today it's about 80 pips. So it's about 80 pips. So that was another good trade. So another good trade. And then if obviously this another swap zone. So the first time it's a good one. So compression towards the zone and then a drop. Compression meaning momentum is low. And this here, if you can zoom into high time frame, obviously must be some engulfing pattern then it drop. But the bibela petla net drop here. Okay. So yeah. Okay, another pair. So that's it, man. That's how you do it. You analyze. Your analysis should be very short. If it's not there, if you don't see it, it's not there. If you don't, if obviously if you our trainer make to see this, obviously you need to do more of chart patterns. You need to look at more trade ideas. Obviously you need to study more. But the more you do it, the more kuzoba lula ukuthi uwabone ama setups. So it's very crucial ukuthi uwenze ukuthi for now I'm sure uyabona ukuthi we've been seeing almost the same thing over and over. So I want analyze the same story now with USD CAD. It's the same story on USD CAD. But now USD CAD, they wanna be tricky now. So it's tricky. Angithi Same story, ne? Same story. Price come back to the zone and benza ini laphana. Obviously, check on the daily. Okay, this is clear. We see the price as it dropping. Share my clues. Okay, those clues, those are what we use as we do our analysis. Okay. Yeah, it's just a matter of you. You must know what you're looking for, and if it's not there, then obviously you don't read. Okay. If it's there, you take it. If it's not there, you don't read. There was this drop, and then suddenly there's this space. When the price moved up, it retested their level. Yeah. Which level? Which is what level? Yeah. Nalikhandlela lapha. Oh, wait. Okay. So the price retested their level, and then from there it's been dropping because there was 1, 2, 3 drop, come back to the zone, retest, and continue with the drop. Okay. And Motiabega, like if reacted on, obviously it must be a demand zone which was on this side. So now as it moving down, probably gonna break this zone. Okay, unless it can do like a W lah. Okay, okay, W can do this obviously, and if more traders convinced, it's okay. Now we are going up. So if I form like a W here and then an M and then drop again, okay, and drop again. So, but I hope it's clear this thing of that this base here. I hope this is clear. Okay. The price actually came back to this base candle, retested it, and then continue with the drop. If you go to the 4-hour, you'll see with keep in the panel inverted hammer. Or abanye bathi shooting star whatever yabo. Ikhiphe le this itesta nangamakhandlela yabo. Fika breaker ashela amakhandlela as a clue, then mayibuya back retest at that point, then it's drop. And then if you can see lapana, nayi lapana flag limit on the left reactor towards that flag limit. Show you flag limit. This here. That is our flag limits. The reactor corner price. Okay, so AMA reaction obviously of the price will react to what the previous supply or previous flag limits. So the price reacted Juliana. So the first time it reacts a corner is gonna be very powerful, or it's gonna hold more like it's gonna hold probability of it holding are very high. And then the second time, which was like if I'm gonna this candle now, yeah, break. So yeah, I hope that's gonna make a lot of sense when you do your analysis. Okay, so as you can see, Lana. So this here now, so come back here, holder, here again, your tester, their level, lela Zulu, which is a market structure. Then we say, we're not top my boy back here, retester, this level, a break Lana, then you put nani and drop. Okay, you can see there. So you put the drop. See, so reacted to this zone, come back, went up there, then drop, and then now it's going down. Obviously, there are a lot of this is the demand zone. Um, it might hold, um, it might hold, but because this is obviously moving down, that's what I'm saying. Gonna it might retest and then go back, and then obviously move to the upside. Okay, and we've seen a lot of dollar weaknesses lately, and it's been dropping like crazy. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. So now what we having is another setup here of gold. Like I keep saying that it's okay guys, I'll do another video some other time just to show you guys more setup, the head and shoulder, the Quasimodo, the whipsaw, all the other patterns.